Another thing to do on your Google Calendars in order to get your students to see events on their calendar. Now I've shared a calendar with them, and that's what these green items are about OpenClass Calendar. So if I go to Harry's OpenClass, again, that's my student. And he goes to the embedded calendar, which I have created here for him. And again, if you do this, you probably want to put this in a little bit more a place where it's easier for kids to find it, and they can see it. So they can see the assignment, they can see a month view, they can see an agenda view, which is a big list. But if you come up here, they don't actually see these events in their calendar up here. That's because it's not actually on their calendar. They're viewing the calendar that I have shared with them, which is fine. And actually, if they go to their calendar, they'll be able to see these things. But they're not specifically calendar items on Harry's individual calendar. Okay, he's able to view this calendar because I've shared it with him. So there are a couple of options here if you want your items to actually show up in this little fairly convenient view. Number one, you could, here's one option, when you're creating an item, and I'll go into one that's already created, and now I'm in my teacher account, by the way. I have created this, and I put it on the correct calendar. I put it on the OpenClass course calendar for my students to see. But if you want to have it show up on their calendars, you actually have to invite them like it's an appointment or something. Okay, so he's added. If you had a list of all your students' email addresses, you could copy it, paste it all at once, and hit save. And I could send an invitation. So when I head back to Harry's account, I had to log in again or get it to refresh. You can see that one is there, and now he can see these items on his calendar. Now that's one option. Another option would be when you give an assignment, have the students put it on their own calendar as if they're writing it in their own planner. So for example, you're giving a class an assignment, or you're telling them, hey, there's a test, open your calendar. This is one way for them to do this. They can click on the calendar icon, go to their calendar, and let's say, okay guys, I just want you to write down or mark down we're having a test on the 13th, and put it in, and here I am as a student. Again, as a student, they would click on here, add the event. Actually, I'm going to add an event that's a little bit closer. Let's say it's on the 11th, we're having a test on Unit 3. Alright, and the student could save it right there or add any details, but when they save it, okay, the student will see it. It's on his own calendar. You see that it's in blue there. Probably going to have to refresh it one more time. There's another item that just showed up. Test on Unit 3. And what this window shows is anything that's coming up in the next 7 days. It's kind of nice for them to see all these things in one calendar view. So it's just an option for you to have your events show up on their OpenClass calendars.